Hi guys, Glader here. Today I have an important update and announcement for the Phantasy Star Online Blueburst project. If you are in the Discord, you've probably heard that there's some big news, but I tried to say it was neutral. It's not good and it's not bad. But the other night, I'm pretty sure it was last night, when I say we, the contributors for this project, Kyo Soli, myself, we're talking for a few hours in the development lobby, a private channel in the Discord, and we came to the conclusion that this emulated client project has some fantastic goals, and it works. Like, this is, it very much works. I mean, we put 1,000 commits into this thing, it works. But we thought, in the end, adoption and integration on existing servers, since we don't run or own them, is not really up to us. We can't really make that decision. And we really can't change that. People might say they want to work with us, and even if we could, even if they all would, this client is very difficult to write. It is not easy. It's taken the 15 years of work from everyone in the PSO emulation community. It's taken the knowledge of Shahak, Soli, myself. Kyon soon would be delivering a lot of the artistic and asset content for it as well. It's taken everything, and it's still not enough. So even if we did complete it, and people would adopt it, I'm not sure when that could happen, or if that's even possible. Who knows? We could run into some real impossibilities. So last night we talked about what the goals are and the risk, and the risk was pretty significant if we went down this road or continued down this road. So we decided to shift yet again, shifting and pivoting the project so that it can remain viable. I realize this is probably not something everyone wants to hear, but I want to say that we're not starting at square one. Obviously not. I've spent last night and today painstakingly porting. What I'm about to show you right here is a very interesting project. It was an MMO I was building. I've taken that, I ported it. Calling it PSOBB2 right now, and this is the most viable path to deliver on the same goals of a cross-platform PSO experience that can be extended and maintained for the community. Those were most of our goals, and we feel that this change isn't going to change that. It's not going to affect that. In fact, we think it's actually going to accelerate it. We'll be able to get you something sooner, and we know people are going to use it, and we have control over its adoption. As great as it would have been to finish that emulator, as nearly impossible as it would be, we could not control adoption, so we can't force servers to do things. We can't force anyone to work with us. So, as depressing as the music might sound, it's not the end of the project. I'm going to go ahead and show you that I've ported over a good chunk of VR Guardians already, which is the original name of the backend that this is now using. You can see all these apps here. So, what do we have after a day of integration? Well, we've got authentication. That's pretty easy. Obviously, they already had that. We still have character selection. We can go ahead and select a character. And you can see, in some debug log that we create a session for the character. So this is as far as I've gotten for the porting. I'm going to continue, and the VR Guardians had quite a bit of work put into it, so, we're not starting from square one. Within a day, we're going to be back in the lobby with multiple people. It won't be with a PSOBB client, but Unfortunately, that's just not a viable path after talking for a few hours about the difficulty, the challenges, and the risks. I'm going to have to retire that. We're going to have to go down this other path. These two repositories that represent the client that you just saw, as well as the backend, which I think is pretty good backend for an MMO already, but yeah, it's going to be open source. I just had to clean it up and prepare it and make this video. If you aren't in the Discord already, you can go to www.psobb2.com. It'll redirect you to the Discord. Hope to see you guys in there. I know it's probably not great news that the project is pivoting, but I have to say that progress isn't really technically lost. In fact, we'll probably get to the interesting stuff that you guys have always wanted from the project a lot sooner. And we have some interesting stuff coming up in the week, thanks to Kion's work. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.